video, I'm joined here with Ben Veitch from Shake Dance House, and today we are going to look at what it means to have masculinity in your dance. Now, to do this, I'm going to learn a piece of Ben's choreography, and then I'm also going to present to him some of my own choreography. We're going to look at it, break it down, dissect it, and hopefully get to the point of masculinity, what it is, how to portray it, and the best masculinity that you can bring forth in your dancing, and give you some really helpful tips. So we're going to look at a perspective of my own. So I come from a background of being a male stripper in my 20s. And we've also got the perspective of Ben being an incredible choreographer, being one of the most sought after creatives in Australia, being a technical dancer. So he's going to hopefully bring that technical aspect and really give us some useful insight and knowledge. So without mucking around, let's get straight into it.
They saw what I saw. They would fall the way I felt, but they don't know what you want.
So just after our discussion, I'm sort of talking about just masculine energy, dancing and stuff like that. And I've sort of thought about it, and my experience has been sometimes people get the wrong sort of perception of what that is about. And like, as they're sort of starting, they're very, very aggressive and very intense with their energy. And I just feel like there's a lot of nuance that could be in there. And something is that sort of the art of subtlety and the art of like almost flirting with movement sometimes instead of just being attack so much. So it's like finding that confidence and that groundness, but also being okay with being subtle and trying things and sort of lasting that sort of connection, like just making sure that lasts long instead of like, straight away into it like that. It's sort of playing with that, making it a conversation. Just like if you were to go on a date or something like that, and you sort of flirt and go back and do you want a drink, do this, what are you interested in? It's sort of using dance like that. Does that sort of make sense?
That makes perfect sense, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to sort of play around with the art of subtlety.
Okay.
Yeah. As well as like just musicality and doing that sort of good dancing stuff. We'll keep it nice and grounded. Think about like confidence and where does confidence come from as well. So you ever seen Tai Chi, how everyone moves like this? So something to do to get your your movement really grounded is to make sure everything's smooth and connected, and then you put the accents on top.
Okay.
Now the reason I say that is some people accent everything and they become a jackhammer. And it's very predictable to watch.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
So what we do is we've got to ground it first by making it nice and smooth. So watching this, so from the start, watch how I just like Tai Chi everything. Boom, I go. How I'm just, there's no accents. See that? No accents. All I'm doing is trying to get that grounded, smooth feel as well first. Then what happens is once you've got that grounded feel, see how I can put the accents in? So all I'm doing is adding in accents. But I'm always coming back to this grounded feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice to watch. Just try to do it real Tai Chi it.
Okay.
Yeah, ready?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7.
But they saw what I saw. They would fall the way I felt, but they don't know what you want. And baby, I would never tell.
Fundamentally what we're talking about, like a really deep version of light and shade.
Yeah.
Right? People say light and shade or dynamics.
Yeah.
That's what this is. That's what we're playing around with.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like to just have a really strong, controlled dynamics first, like smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Relaxed.
Yeah.
And then add, because it's very hard to go smooth.
Yeah.
But if the smooth's already there, and once you get that, obviously you want to accent the crap out of everything for it to be amazing. But this is just the element in between those. Remember I was talking about connect the dots?
Yeah.
Those lines in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like opening another world of dancing. So like, say if I'm doing a contemporary piece and I've got a ballet dancer, the ballet dancers want to do everything pretty. And what happens is everything looks the same. It's a process. So there's no contrast. I can't go, oh, that's a beautiful moment because there's no ugly or there's nothing contrasting it. So if you want to be interesting, it's about contrasting. So for you, when we were saying about this power and big, contrast that big with little subtle stuff. So then when they see the big, they'll be impressed. Instead of it all being the same. Does that sort of make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like having different kinds of weather so that you can appreciate the good ones.
Exactly, and then when you do those powerful moments, it makes them pop, it makes them
So
more.
if I
Big time.
get jealous, I can't help it. I want every bit of you. I guess I'm jealous, but I can't help it.
to make sure you don't fall.
I'm using my toes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, dig into the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, so the more that you dig into the floor, the more control you have,
Yeah.
right? So if you want to demonstrate power, you want to demonstrate control, smoothness, anything, it's the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people talk about the core, and yes, that's in there.
Yeah.
But if you do not have connection with the floor, that you are leaving so much like movement on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so all the way through this, just make sure that you're really grounded, every part. There's a moment here where you want to do your homework. So we go here, when you slide into this next section relies on balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we're standing on one leg, we're not designed to stand on one leg. Yeah, all of our big muscles are on the outside, and that makes us even.
Yep.
So when you go onto one leg, you have to compensate the strength you're on here on this side. So you have to have all your inner leg muscles activated. But what people do is they go up and then activate them.
Yep.
Instead, activate them before you go up. So you do your homework. Here, squeeze like you're busting out of the toilet, then go into it. And see how you have more control? Yeah, and that's what people do. They get here and then they try to get their balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a technical thing. You think of like the cream of the crop dancers, like that are just look strong and that are backup dancers for like the B1s.
Yeah.
They all like, they're calm and grounded and doing that sort of stuff. They don't have that over the top. Unless it's needed for something like they're doing some sort of style that needs it.
Yeah.
But most of the time they're so calm and collected.
Yeah. Got it, girl. You got it. Play no games. Freaky. I could learn a lot from you. Gotta come teach me. You a little hot girl. You a little sweetie. Sweet like Pearland. Sweet like Peachtree. Like that. I could tell you crazy, but shit kinda intrigue me. Yeah, I like that. Seen it on the gram, tryna see that shit in 3D, mommy. I know I get around cause I like to move freely. But you can lock it down, I can tell by how you treat me. I seen how you did, homeboy, so please take it easy. Good to have me on your side, I ain't saying that you need me. Yeah. 6 got tall, but I ain't tryna get preachy. No. I seen how you did, homeboy, please take it easier on me. Cause I don't wanna play no games,
Boom.
Yeah.
Before that.
Yeah, there was like that whole section. You can see that you're sort of losing kind of that control of the floor. And so what happened is that you started to stiffen up here because you weren't connected to the ground.
Yep.
So the trick is to find out, like when you started, you were super confident and all was going like that. And then as you get to certain steps, you start to tense up here because you don't have enough control.
That grounding control.
So the trick is to be aware of when you do that.
Yeah.
So it's like pick up your tendencies, pick up that tightness and be like, okay, I'm doing something here.
Engage the feet, grab the ground.
That, me personally, like if I feel like I'm getting a bit tense up here, that's the first thing I'll go for.
Yeah.
Is think about the floor, like where am I putting my feet, where am I putting my balance?
Yeah.
Yeah, am I engaging my inner leg muscles, my core, things like that? Do I feel confident, like that I could fight or something like that, you know what I mean? Like I feel grounded, and then this will all stay relaxed.
Owner of my heart, tattooed your mark.
And then you're just gonna wave your hand up like that. So you're going like that way. And as you're doing it, it's going up your body. Yeah. And then a good thing to do, just because this is how we work as a human, if I go to touch my face, we've spoken about this before, but touch any part of my body reacts to it. But sometimes when we dance, we get a little bit like everything's got to look right. That's kind of not how we work in real life. Yeah. So see, I'm sort of like reacting to my face with my face. Yeah. Boom. That's what we want there. That's it. Then from here, push like that. Yeah, and you can do a shamrock. Boom. Like that, yeah? Shamrock to come around that way. Nice. Okay. And just use your torso as much as you can, because in real life we do that. Yeah? So body. Like if you're going to throw something aggressively or big or far, you'd use your entire body. So from here, entire body to get that. That's it. Nice. Yeah? Boom. Then from there, You're going to be like, almost like you're telling her to take a seat, yeah? So it's boom, like that, like here's a seat for you. Boom, to here. But we've got to make sure that you think about the intention first, like take a seat. See the intention in that?
Yep.
Yeah, so we do the take a seat, and then we start the stylistic and put all the musicality in first.
Yeah.
Oh, second, yeah? Okay, from the top.
But they saw what I saw. They would fall the way I felt, but they don't know what you want. And baby, I would never tell if they knew what I know. They would never let you go. So guess what? I ain't never letting you go. 'Cause your lips were made for mine, and my heart would go flatline if it wasn't beating for you all the time. But I can't help it. I want every bit of you. I guess I'm selfish.
Yeah, so it's just certain things that people, when they're dancing, they do fingers and necks and stuff like that. And it doesn't matter how good of a dancer you are, the people watching are still human beings.
Yeah.
So they're always going to pick up these signals, and they're going to, if they're empathetic with you, they'll go, oh, he's stressed out. You know, so there's all these body language things you just cannot get away with.
Yeah.
Like you just have to be aware of them, and they're just habits. And normally it's the stress in your hands,
Yeah.
the neck and the chin thing. It's just these things. They're just little signals you got to be careful of. And then once you really get strong foundations with these things, that confidence that you portray will come out, which is the masculine.
Yeah. All right, guys, I hope you've learned something new from this video. And remember, if you want to learn more about Ben and his academy and what he does, I'll put some links in the video description below. But other than that, that's all for this video, guys. Make sure you stay tuned and check out some of the other videos that we have from this day, because there's a lot of amazing content on there, and I want you guys to experience it all.
What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? I can't hear y'all. What's your zodiac sign? Yeah. Out. If you got long hair, get your hands up. If you got short hair, make noise. If you got long hair, get your hands up. If you got short hair, make noise. If you got long hair on your head, ladies. If you got long hair on your head. If you got long hair on your head, from your ear to your sleeve, even if you got a wig. Yo, can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up? Out, out. Can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up? Out, out. To all my niggas that hit it from the back, who wanna have sex with no strings attached. Yo.